Comes the red, white, and blue smoke from Kevin Engel.
Little follow the leader with the streamers. There's your smoke. As Thomas Birdwell brings the Patriot back along the northeast corner of the field at this point.
Team Fact Tracks is supported by Eula Pangburn and Kira Cindy Aquina on the ground.
And brought to us here at Balloon Fiesta by Accident Insurance Company. The plane is now on its second jump run, so we'll watch for 3 more jumpers as we continue to watch the streamers over the field and the smoke a little bit to the south. There's one. Two. And 3.
Our first jumper on the second pass is Ben Jonas, followed by Dimitri Dadik. He will be flying the 2,000 square foot Fiesta flag, and Brian Pangbird was flying the 5,000 square foot American flag into Fiesta Field.
The third jumper carrying a helmet cam and recording all of it from up there. We'll be posting some video from that helmet cam on our Balloon Fiesta Live page, where all of the Balloon Fiesta Live videos from this year and the past 7 years reside. So our smoke continues to draw pictures in the sky, almost like he's writing a message to us. And there's our flags. Just hanging directly over the rooftop studio at the south end of the field.
Jumper Kevin Engel is making his approach into Fiesta Field with the smokes, followed closely by Kevin Dubas and Mike Dirge.
Talk about hang time up there.
Not only up there, but check out Kevin Engel coming down, just taking his time right down in his final approach into the middle of Fiesta Field.
Good time to remind everybody, this is jump number 1 of 2 today. They'll be jumping after our Night Magic Balloon Glow tonight with pyrotechnics and lighted LED suits. So when our glow ends around 7:30, don't go anywhere, stick around for the second jump today from Team Fast Tracks, followed by our drone show and our afterglow fireworks. Here on the final night event of the 2024 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
Powered by ExxonMobil. Making their final approach from the north to the south, is Kevin Dubas and Mike Dirge from Team Fast Tracks.
And touchdown. And touchdown. Oh, we opened up a streamer on our third flyer.
That's Ben Jonas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to honor America as Team Fast Tracks brings in our flags and our American flag. Please, skyward, please, direct your attention and our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Fast Tracks. Another fabulous jump by Team Fast Tracks.
It was tremendous.
And right on time with the national anthem.
Great crowd out here tonight at Fiesta Field for the Night Magic Glow.
And we're already starting to see some balloons stand up. We're still about 30 minutes away from sundown, and it takes a little bit while for it to get dark after that. And we should mention Team Fast Track scheduled to be back at 7:30 tonight with that pyrotechnic jump and their lighted LED suits.
And that Fiesta flag with the flames coming behind it into Fiesta
Yeah,
Field.
added new this year.
Yes.
That was really cool.
And looking out over Fiesta Field, a tremendous crowd out here, an absolutely tremendous crowd for the last night event of the 52nd annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, powered by
ExxonMobil.
Yes, sir.
And ExxonMobil is bringing us our Night Magic here as well. So, so it's all good fun. They'll be standing up throughout the night. We have our Globitos out there tonight.
We do
as
have
well.
the Fiestas de los Globitos tonight.
Glad you stumbled over that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Hey, we have got something else new here at Balloon Fiesta this year, too.
Very exciting.
Yes. Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta has a brand new executive director, and she joins us here on the rooftop studio. Julie Morgus-Baca, welcome to Balloon Fiesta.
Thank you. It is awesome to be here. I'm so excited, and what a thrill, really. Just look all around us.
So you've watched 8 days now of stuff. What's your been impression of all of this?
You know, what's that saying? It's easier said than done.
Uh-huh.
You know, I come here every year religiously, but to be behind the scenes and to see the amount of work that is put into it, the dedication of the staff, of the volunteers, the navigators, the board is awesome, very, very supportive. So it's just amazing what all of us can do together and make this happen. Of course, the pilots are the show, as everybody knows.
So you say you came out here religiously all the time. I heard you got your first balloon ride just the other day.
I did. And that, Jewel Cutter arranged for that. What an honor that is, right? I got to fly with Mark Sullivan, one of our board members. And it was just beautiful. I had never experienced that. And I think that they say that that should be on your bucket list. Absolutely, it should be on your bucket list. And that was probably one of the most beautiful experiences that I've ever had in my life. Afterwards, they had the champagne.
The first timer initiation ceremony?
The initiation.
Were they nice?
I wasn't expecting it. I knew a little bit about it, but I will tell you, it was so beautiful, and it's something that I will remember for the rest of my life.
Anything surprise you about Balloon Fiesta now that you've been here and experienced this in a different role?
I think, like I was saying in the beginning, just the amount of work and collaboration it takes to do this. So I know that after Balloon Fiesta, my wheel's already spinning on what we're going to be doing next year. And so I am so excited. I'm really, really pumped. And the best thing too is I'm learning from the best. Paul Smith has agreed to stay on, and so he's been gracious enough to kind of show me around, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Well, I know Paul Smith, and he's a wonderful person. He has helped me tremendously in ballooning, and a year and a half ago, I sent him a message for a happy retirement, so I'm glad he's staying on with you to help you learn the ropes, because as you said, this is an amazing event. And this is my 52nd time here. I've been to every single one, and not many people in the city could say that. But I am so happy that you're in charge, and we look forward to many, many more years.
He doesn't look that old, does he?
No, you know what, you don't. You know what, though, I'm going to tell you this. It's an honor and a privilege to serve in this role. So I am really super excited, and I can't wait to start planning for next year.
Well, we are glad to have you on board, Julie Morgus-Baca, the Executive Director of the AIBF, Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Thanks for coming up and chatting with us here on Balloon Fiesta Live. And we'll see you down the road.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Julie. All right, so some great stuff there. We've been after her to come up here like every day for the entire week. So
we saved the best for last.
We got her. We finally got her up here. So thanks for coming up and chatting with us. And she has, one of the reasons she hasn't been up here is because Paul's been taking her around all these different things, and she's really kind of just been in the mix of everything, trying to learn as much as she can here. So that's, it's great to have her here. This is Night Magic, and we are standing up more and more of our balloons.
Isn't that a postcard New Mexico shot right there?
Oh,
with
yeah,
the sunset,
with the sun setting.
Hot air balloons, families and people, smiley faces. Unbelievable.
Unique people on the field? You mean like Diane Kinderwater?
Yes.
Herself is unique.
Right, so how much more unique can we get?
Well, let's go down to Diane Kinderwater and find out.
Diane?
Ted and Art, how much more unique can I get? Well, talking unicorns here. That's quite unique if you believe in them, and we do, because they're right here at Balloon Fiesta Park. And really, I was on my way to the Globitos, so I think Kevin's going to show us behind us. Turn around, little unicorns. We're all watching the Globitos behind us. Our first chance to see how beautiful they are. But you two are with Big Balloons.
Yes. We crew with Sweet Caroline and Incline, and then we also have a third one, Plum Fancy.
And what are you dressed as?
Deadpool riding his majestic steed, you know.
Am I supposed to know what that is? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. He's just one of the greatest Marvel characters ever.
Okay, I'm supposed to know. Why do you dress up like this at Fiesta?
Bring fun and happiness to the kids. We just did it one year for fun, and it just brought everyone in, and so now we just hand out the cards for our balloons and try to make everyone happy.
And come get the cards. So I always talk it here, but I think I'm going to talk here.
Yeah, I'm down here.
Come on, kids, you can come get a card.
There we go.
What did the kids say to you?
They want pictures, and they give the unicorn hugs. But Deadpool's a scene stealer for this balloon fiesta, let me tell you.
Why is that?
Because, I mean, he just brings people and humor and adults and kids, just brings them together, and it's just fun. And it's, I mean, he's riding a unicorn, and I think it does fun here.
You look kind of scary, though, to me.
Oh, well.
You know, there's cute and then there's exotic.
Okay.
Exotic can be a little scary.
We're all exotic. So I'm going to have you prance or do a little dance. Both of you are going to do a little dance for our camera. A unicorn dance.
A unicorn dance.
Come on, kids, get your cards here. Get your cards.
Now she's peddling things out there.
I would definitely say that was exotic.
There you go. There's Remax of one of our fine corporate balloons. Dos Equis is standing up. Xfinity is here. U.S. Bank is out there. The Visit Albuquerque Bank is Visit Albuquerque, New Mexico. Red and Green is out there.
I see Cool Beans and Rax Building Supply. So we're getting the Night Magic Glow underway here at Fiesta Field, our final evening event of the 52nd Annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
And we're watching the shadows start to climb the Sandia Mountains. Not getting it a real pink tonight, though. Just kind of that just glow. It still glows.
It does.
Yeah, just not necessarily pink. There's the shot looking across. Hey, and there's Debbie's balloon.
Yes, Debbie O.
The purple balloon. And she was up here.
She was.
So she left a few things behind.
She did.
Yeah, so the first thing, before you even get to that, the first thing is she got you again with the purple stuff on your hair.
Right.
Yeah. Can we see Ted? Yeah, there you go. Let's see. A little more purple this time, man.
Yeah, she said I was not purpleized enough.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much going to do it this time.
I think you're in, yeah.
And I'm not sure if this is coming out before I get home.
Well, there you go.
So.
All right, so Ted got it again. She tried to get me, I escaped. But she brought us some other stuff here.
She did. She was very gracious. Plum Fired Up, the pilot of that balloon. She gave us some stickers.
Yeah, okay.
And some patches. We each got a pin. These are highly sought after Plum
Pins?
Fired
Oh,
Up
yeah,
pins.
yeah.
But the best thing that we got is, look, we got a Plum Fired Up purple cookie.
All right.
So,
all right.
Deb Osklin, thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Debbie.
your graciousness and your fun and games all week long here that we've had. I enjoy playing with my fellow pilots. We're all pilots and little kids at heart, so I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Thanks, Debbie. Thanks for playing all week with us and letting us play along with all the purpleization of things.
Yes.
Appreciate that. So
We may have to copyright that word.
We might, yeah, we might have to do that. And by the way, you don't have to bring us stuff to get us to talk about you. All you need to do is get in front of our camera, whether that's coming over the target, or maybe you fly a camera for Balloon Fiesta Live like Nick Abrams did for us early in the week. He's still got the Balloon Fiesta Live banner on the side. And speaking of flying balloon camera for us, again, we said Nick flew earlier in the week. Pat and gave us great pictures. Pat Irwin flew for us this morning, and we were along for an incredible ride.
Oh, we were right across the river. You know, he went into the river, and then he came out and he did an awesome landing right over there, right next to Cibola High School on the west side of Albuquerque. And for anyone that has
he had to slow down for that traffic camera.
Yes, he did, or he would have been cited.
Yeah, cited. Yep.
But you know, he went into there, and then for anyone who's not been able to fly in a hot air balloon, if you go back and watch today's footage, which you can on Balloon Fiesta Live, you can take a ride with Pat Irwin in the Battleborn Nevada balloon and have a nice little flight, 5-10 minutes, and a perfect stand-up landing right on the other side of town.
You fly right over some houses. Some dogs came out to take a look at us. The people came out. It was just great.
I love the shot where he was going right by the deck, and the guy was with the camera right there, and he landed.
Yeah,
I've done that before, and had a dog looking at me. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at that sunset in the land of enchantment.
Good time to ask you if you would take some pictures of yourself watching Balloon Fiesta Live. We'd love to see those. Just go ahead and post them wherever you like to post your social media and tag them Balloon Fiesta Live. And if you do want to send them to us, you can use the email balloons@balloonfiesta.com. Balloons@balloonfiesta.com. Send us your comments, send us your pictures. We'd love to hear from you. A few moments ago, we mentioned that we have our little RC, our Globitos balloons, out there in the far northeast corner of the field. And Diane did make her way over there so that we can see those mini balloons. Diane?
We know it's October, and of course that's close to our next holiday, one of our next holidays, which is of course Halloween, and I'm with Edie Taylor of Albuquerque with Bit of Mischief, which is a pumpkin, and we're with the Globitos, and she's just kind of running out of fuel, but tell me a little bit about Globitos and how you control them.
So this is our remote control. Everything is worked with this. We use it just like a regular balloon, fire off our burners. We have our pilot, Jack and Sally. And
Jack and Sally are from what movie?
Nightmare Before Christmas. And Halloween is our favorite holiday, so that's why Bit of Mischief is special to us. We got her 2 years ago at Balloon Fiesta, and every Halloween she makes the rounds at trunk or treats across the city.
Fantastic. Let's see you try to give her a little bit of heat. What do the kids say about your Globitos?
They love it. They want pins, they want anything we got, down to cards.
Did you ever think you were going to be a balloon pilot here, Edie? Did you ever do that?
Have lots of friends that are balloon pilots, but we never thought we would be. So here we are, and we're just enjoying being a part of it.
Thank you so much. One more blast. One more blast. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, okay. It's coming down on me. The balloon is coming down on me. Back to you at the studio.
Just like the big balloons.
That's
they come
right.
down on you as well.
You know, that last shot that we had right before they went back, you would not know that those were RC balloons with the perspective. They look like normal, regular-sized hot air
those
balloons.
people that you saw were really right up against those balloons.
They just shot right here.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just kind of looks like they're closer to the camera and the balloons are away, especially when you look at that. There's Tiny, the little pup dog, the Fiesta balloon is in the back. I'm not sure if that's Steggy or another one.
That's a dog from last year, and they did the regular-sized
balloons.
balloons.
Cork the puppy.
Yes.
Cork the puppy, that's what that is, yep. So, but there is a Steggy out there and other shapes. But those are Globitos. They are made out of the same fabric that our regular balloons are made out of. They run on propane, and they have little burners. You see that they don't have full-size people because they're not full-size balloons. So they have their other remote pilots, if you will, that they like to put in the basket. And you don't need a license or a certificate to fly them.
And you know what? We have to give it up for Melissa Bond, who is our balloon maestress for the Fiestas de los Globitos. She's very passionate. Chuck Raskob helps her out quite a bit down there too. He's on the flight safety team. And we have a tremendous amount of older pilots, we should say well-aged pilots out there. I just talked this afternoon with Mr. Dick Rice, who had flown for years and years and years, and he was telling me about him and his wife's 2 balloons that they take out there, little Globitos. So the passion lives on, and even and I think it was, who else told us that they had an RC balloon they were flying out there?
Well, Dr. Steve Comodina is out there, and all kinds. And the other thing is, a lot of these are homemade. You can buy them. Karen Wells makes them for people. There's another guy down in Los Lunas or Berlin that makes them for people. And so there's lots of people that actually make them, but it's kind of fun to make your own. You learn to sew, you learn to understand how to engineer a balloon that way so that it comes out with the right shape, because every panel is going to be shaped just a little bit different to give it that shape. It's a great learning experience, not to mention the science and actually kind of how it all flies. Gives you a head start, because you can do this at any age. Gives you a head start for when you turn 14, go after that student pilot certificate at 16 when you might actually get it. We saw a shot a minute ago of Infinitude, Jonathan Wolf, inflating the balloon there, and I thought it was kind of interesting. There were 3 people holding that throat open.
I saw
one
that.
on either side, which is very typical, but then there was somebody standing in the middle.
Right.
I was kind of like, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so the guy in the middle's gotten out of the way now. But, yeah. No, he's actually moved in.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's actually moved in. And a little bit different inflation technique. Next time I see Jonathan, I'm going to have to ask about that.
We remember back in the day, before they had fans, they used to flap the balloons.
Yeah.
And they would put someone inside of the balloon.
Crispy Charlie.
Yeah, or Cremation Charlie.
Whichever.
And he had a stick that he would hold up in there. And that was before he learned about all the other great ways.
And they'd still be holding it open. The reason the crispy and the cremation is because they would actually start firing.
Yes, he would.
And
They wouldn't step out until the balloon would start to rise or have more hot air into it.
And of course, remember, we also used to use weed burners.
Yep.
You know, so here's the tank, and it's off to a hose, and you would point it in that way. So
a lot of things have changed. Yes,
they've changed
for the safer way. Yes.
Much better for the safety of things there as well. Yep. There's Meow Wolf. We talked about Rack's Building Supply, but there's Meow Wolf, Rick Kerber. There's our No TNA balloon that we saw come
from
in.
Spain. Yes,
saw come in over the target many times.
And right there on the right with the black and gold is Sunrise, which is John Roden from Owasso, Oklahoma.
All right. We're going to have a nice full field with lots of balloons glowing tonight. And
tons of people, lots of families, and I hear that Diane Kinderwater
has found one family.
Diane?
We are still hanging out at Globitos because this is one of the places to be on Balloon Fiesta Park this evening. I'm with a family from San Jose, California, it's your first visit, Chari, to Balloon Fiesta. What do you think of this?
It's hot, but it's beautiful. It's so cute. Everything's cute. What do you think, Olivia?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Olivia, show your cards. Everybody show your balloon cards that you like to collect. The kids love to collect the balloon cards here at Fiesta. So you're hot because the weather's hot, but also the burners are a little bit warm?
Yes.
Yes.
But it's just so cute to see it like live rather than in pictures.
Did you expect anything like this?
No. I've expected it to be like, I don't know what to expect, but it's nice.
That the kids can get so close to the balloons. What do you think of that?
It's magical. Yeah.
Magical.
Yes.
Okay, I think she said it best. Everybody, we got a beautiful sunset right there. The mountains are turning pink. I'm not sure if we said, but this is the moment on Balloon Fiesta Park that is magical. On the count of 3, we're all going to say magical. 1, 2, 3. Magical! Wave, everybody.
There you go, great fun. There's that Fiesta mini balloon. We've seen that one fly. Actually, we have Fiesta Gold I saw inflating earlier tonight as well, participating in our balloon glow tonight. I see Billy the Kid out there. That's oh no, that's Olaf.
Yeah, it's Olaf.
That's Olaf. I thought with the orange it was the hat. Now
and Snorkel right to the right of him.
Yep, sure is.
So,
yeah.
You know, you mentioned earlier about people out there watching Balloon Fiesta live, and we appreciate it. We've been getting some feedback. All I will ask is please be safe when you're doing this. We just had Dawn Honey Chase send us one while she was watching it, while she was
driving. You didn't tell me that was from Dawn.
To work.
Dawn, you know better.
Yes, in northeastern Pennsylvania. I'm going to call them stadies on you, Dawn, unless you pay attention to the road.
Yes. Because you know what? It's great that you're watching live, but the videos are there. You can go back and
right. We don't want to see you get hurt.
Hey, let's give away our next to last set of Balloon Fiesta Live license plates. All week long, all Fiesta long, we have been giving away 3 Balloon Fiesta Live license plates every single session. And we've got 3 more to go, and then we have 3 more tomorrow. So we've got 6 to give away, which means you're down to your very last chance, basically, to get your name in our contest pool to win one of these. The QR code on the screen, that's what you need to scan. You really, 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 really need to do it now, because after the show tonight, I'm going to pull tomorrow's winners. Not going to wait till the morning of the show. I'm going to wait till after the show tonight, and I will pull tomorrow morning's winners. So consider this your last chance, your last morning, your last call. If you think it's most lucky to be the last one in, now's the time to do it.
So you got about 2 hours to get your name in there if you already haven't, so you can win one of these hot commodity license plates, because I'm having people come up to me and say, hey, how do I get these things? And I said, got to put your name in.
Got to put your name in.
So
we're giving about 50 of them away to people who put their names in. And let's talk about the 3 who are winning tonight. Actually, before I tell you the 3 that were winning tonight, you may remember this morning I told you that Nancy Yeager was one of our winners.
Yes.
And I didn't remember where she was from. I looked it up. Nancy is from Rio Rancho. So that's the Nancy Yeager that we're giving a license plate to. Tonight's winners are Nicole Breland from Phoenix, Arizona, Kelly Barnott from Fairview, Tennessee, and Diane Prism from Tucson, Arizona. So congratulations to all of our winners. Again, I will be in touch with you after Balloon Fiesta sometime next week or the week after. We'll confirm your address, make sure that everything is cool, and we will send that to you. A big thanks to our friends at the sign store, Al Padilla, for providing those to us. What a great guy Al is. He makes all of our signs. He's made our just basically anything we need. You've seen the flags on our microphones. He's made those, other stickers that are around. And a lot of the signs that you see here at Balloon Fiesta Park are all done by the sign store.
This one on the set may find its way back to Pennsylvania.
Uh-oh. You mean I got to put a lock on that one?
Perhaps.
Cosmic Crisp Apple and U.S. Bank, and there's Wes the Wolf, the New Mexico True Balloon. Bill Lee has the New Mexico True Balloon. He'll be standing that up. So you're going to have Visit New Mexico, if you will, on the left, and Visit Albuquerque with the red and green on the right-hand side of the screen. And a whole lot of people in the brought their cell phone. Have them charged, ready to go. This is the most photographed event in the world, has been for many, 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 many years. And while we used to be able to calculate when we were processing film, we just know now that there's even more cameras, as we talked about with cell phones. And I think Diane has found somebody that just happens to be and have their camera out. Diane?
I'm with Austin from Visit Albuquerque, and what do you think this gentleman attracted me? Well, Balloon Fiesta.
Sure do, every year. Yep, I'm born and raised in Albuquerque, and if I'm not at the field, I'm watching it online.
And you called me down.
Yeah, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, Dina and Jocelyn Mayo, you're their favorite.
Your contraption, what is this? You're on a Segway, you're moving?
Yeah, it keeps me nimble. A lot of people around. This keeps me a foot above every smooth footage.
Backwards in this? Oh, spin around. Spin around there, Austin. Visit Albuquerque.
They promote the Balloon Fiesta. We always need new footage as new balloons pop up.
Thank you. Calling me out.
Thank you, Diane. We had there. There's a great shot of the Dos balloons as well as. I wonder how much peanut butter can get in that one. We figured out the cement in Sir Mix-a-Lot, so.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. Is that there's our Chinese doll back there? We can just
Mazu,
see it peeking over the top.
Yep, Mazu's out there.
So maybe we can do some comparison math here. How do you spell Mazu?
M-A-Z-U, I think.
Well, of course, autocorrect now tries to take it to something else. Leave it alone. There we are. Let's see. So It's 124,000 cubic feet. So Mix-a-Lot was 140, 105 in the top. So that would be, well, that's a whole lot of yards. Now we have to figure out how to convert yards to jars of peanut butter.
Well, that would be the peanut butter for the Kong balloon for the dogs.
Oh, for the Kong, yes, right. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Now, if you want to put peanut butter in Mazoo, we could do that as well.
Sorry, yeah. I'm thinking about Mazoo out there. So, Kong, so it's not too far from it.
Yeah, Dixie balloon right there. That's pilot. Well, this year, Fiesta.
Yep. Winning some good money.
And right to west the in Nerfer. Again, he named that balloon after his daughter Jennifer. Yeah, pink with
and
the
red.
Silver pennant, yeah. And Marissa Myers right there. I believe that's her little hopper. That's like 36,000 cubic feet is all.
Speaking of Marissa Myers, generation of Peter Procopio and those folks that put on the rally in Gallup. Peter sent us a note at balloonfiesta.com earlier today, and he was here the first weekend crewing. He's gone and watching from there, loving all of it. But he wanted us to remind folks on the Monday Fiesta.
That's a hangover flight, right?
It's kind of a hangover, layover, kinds of. And what happens here is there's a Monday morning flight in the Red Rocks in Gallup, about 3 hours to the west of Albuquerque. And this all kind of started because pilots are starting to go home on Sunday, but you've flown, you've been here for all these days, so maybe just a 3-hour trip out to the on the way west home. Well, now I'm in Gallup. Well, I get up the next morning, I might as well fly my balloon here.
You know what, and it's not just the pilots that are going west. I've had pilots that live in Atlanta, North Carolina, up on the East Coast. They make their way 3 hours back to go the other way to go home because they love flying balloons, and Gallup is a cool place to fly.
It is a cool place to fly. Like I said, it started with the folks going west, and now everybody goes there. I think they're in the 50-60 balloon range, which would be, one of the largest balloon rallies that people see.
Right.
And of course, there's a great balloon rally there the first weekend in December. About 120 balloons. Cold, but a very great place to be and fly. And so if you are leaving and heading west, watch for that hangover, layover, whatever you want to call it, flight in Gallup Monday morning by a number of the balloons that were actually here. I think we have Diane. One more shot with the Globitos and Diane. Started.
I feel like I'm in the movie Land of the Giants. Is that dating myself? Does anybody remember that? I feel like I'm just a huge, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fit in that basket. I don't even know if 1 foot would fit in that basket. I'm with Robert Brault from Albuquerque, and first time here at Fiesta.
This is Starburst, yep, and it's we're doing a Fiesta de los Globitos, and this is the first year that I'm a pilot. My nephew's been 15 years, and he was enough to let balloons in his basket.
I was going to say, a regular. Maybe bring down, what are that? Drinkables? Okay. Land of the Giants. Balloon Fiesta Park.
Cut you loose. We're going to get our balloon glows started here. Our Globitos joining us. And of course, we have massive morning that will be final farewell mass ascension. Fabulous balloon. Continue to calm down, not speedy or anything. Anyway.
You know, our fans out there, our viewers on Facebook as well as YouTube,
Yeah.
you ask and you shall receive. I just got a message from Keith Berry. This is unverified, but I'll go with you, Keith, because you were the first one to put it up. He said that the Kong balloon would hold 7,360,830 pints of peanut butter. That's a lot of pints of peanut butter.
Okay, quick. How many? If it's that many pints, how many quarts would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
And how many? How many peanut butter sandwiches would it make?
Keith's on that one for us.
Or how many regular size Korg toys with peanut butter would it make?
Okay, well,
Keith, there's your task.
The challenge is out there, Keith.
Go for it.
We'll be watching.
Hey, I think it's time to get our balloon glow underway. So let's go ahead and let our stage know that we're ready to go on the PA. We're going to pause for just a moment. Well, good evening, Balloon Fiesta. Are you ready for a little night magic glow? Art Lloyd Jr. and Ted Mays here on Balloon Fiesta Live and on the field. And we're going to light up the sky tonight, embrace the sky with our night magic glow. We're going to have some fun lighting up our balloons. We're going to get you to light up your cell phones tonight. And we're just going to have a great old time, and we hope you are ready to join us tonight. So just to make sure everybody's ready, I see there's a couple balloons that are still inflating. That's all right. We're going to kind of just do a little test burn, kind of a communication radio check, burner check type of thing. And we're going to do it with an all burn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to count with us and count loudly. Can hear us. Test all. Go 5, 3, 1.
Pretty good, Art.
So, but really close. Maybe a B++.
A minus.
Could be an A minus. Part of that is because it's dark enough yet to really be effective. And light.
Our folks online are already glowing, so we have all sorts of glowing happening online. So we encourage you, if you're watching us online on Balloon Fiesta, go ahead and glow with us.
Hey, we've got a middle schooler looking to get his own globitos and be the cool kid. Somebody wants to know where Zozobra is. Tonight's a regular shaped glow, so we don't expect Zozobra to be here. He was here the last 2 nights. So while we do have a few special shapes joining us,